What is abstraction? Abstraction allows to create models and representations of real-world entities in a simplified and generalized manner. Abstraction helps to reduce the complexity and improves the maintainability of the system. What is encapsulation? Encapsulation is a technique of making the fields in a class private and providing access to the fields via public methods. If a field is declared private, it cannot be accessed by anyone outside the class, thereby hiding the fields within the class. Therefore, encapsulation is also referred as data hiding. What is an abstract method? An abstract method is declared with an abstract keyword without body, simply means only declaration and no implementation. When do you use abstract methods? If you want a class to contain a particular method but you want the actual implementation of that method to be determined by child classes. In this scenario, you can declare the method in the parent class as abstract. What is an abstract class? An abstract class is declared using the abstract keyword. An abstract class cannot be instantiated. An abstract class contains different types of methods such as methods that are fully implemented, methods that are partially implemented, and methods that are not at all implemented. The methods that are not at all implemented are called abstract methods. An abstract class should contain at least one abstract method. What is an interface? An interface is a collection of abstract methods. A class implements an interface, thereby inheriting the abstract methods of the interface. What are the features of an interface? Some of the features of an interface are: an interface cannot be instantiated. An interface does not contain any constructors. All of the methods in an interface are abstract till Java version 7. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is the ability of an object to take on many forms. For example, a class can have multiple methods of same name with different parameters. The most common use of polymorphism in object-oriented programming occurs when a parent class reference is used to refer to a child class object. What is just-in-time compiler? The just-in-time compiler dynamically analyzes the bytecode and identifies sections of code that are frequently executed. Then translates these sections of bytecode into machine code specific to the host system and thus improves the overall performance of the program. What are jar files? Jar files are Java archive files. Jar file aggregates many files into one. Jar file holds Java classes in a library. Jar file is built on zip file format and have .jar file extension. What are WAR files? WAR files are web archive files. WAR files are used to store XML, Java classes and Java server pages. WAR files are used to distribute a collection of Java server pages, Java servlets, Java classes, XML files, static web pages, etc. WAR file is built on zip file format and have .var file extension. What is method overloading? If a class has multiple methods by the same name but with different parameters is known as method overloading. What is method overriding? If a subclass provides a specific implementation of a method that is already provided by its parent class is known as method overriding. What are wrapper classes? The classes that allow primitive types to be accessed as objects are wrapper classes. Few examples of wrapper classes are integer with capital I, character with capital C, double with capital D, Boolean with capital B, and so on. We can pass wrapper class object as the method parameter where a method expects an object. Wrapper classes provides utility methods. What are final classes? Final classes are declared with a final keyword. Final classes cannot be inherited. A class is made final to ensure that no more subclasses are created. Final classes are created so that the methods implemented by that class cannot be overridden. For example, when we want to create an immutable class, make the class final. Wrapper classes are the examples for final classes. Can a constructor be inherited? No, constructor cannot be inherited. What is the use of file class? The file class is used to create objects that provide access to the files and directories of a local file system. What is serialization? Serialization is a process of converting an object into a byte stream to store it in a file, send it over a network, or transfer it between different Java virtual machines. During serialization, all non-transient variables of an object are automatically converted into a byte stream. What is deserialization? Deserialization is a process of reconstructing an object from a byte stream, typically obtained through serialization. Deserialization converts serialized representation of an object back to the actual object, allows the object to be used and manipulated in a Java program. What are use cases? The use cases are the part of the analysis of a program. The use cases describes a situation that a program might encounter and what behavior the program should exhibit during that circumstances.